Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Western Racing. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look once again at the Hot Wheels 2022 Mainline. This time, we're going to be looking at the Then and Now series. Alrighty, everybody, I hope you're ready for today's video. Yeah, this series is really cool. The concept of this series is a very unique and awesome idea in general. So you will get to see that here today. It is, as I said, another just piece to the Hot Wheels Mainline for 2022. Back at our old madness once again, but this time we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna take a look at a series that I honestly think is probably one of Hot Wheels' coolest mainline series. The Then and Now series is a series of 10 vehicles. 5 of them are old versions of cars and 5 of them are the new versions of the same cars. So for example, and I'll just show one. I'm just gonna show one on camera so you can kind of get the idea here. I'm not gonna show all of them on camera until the very end, but just to kind of point out what I mean here. To start, here we have the Corvette C8R on the right and the Corvette C6R. They are 2 cars that are pretty much exactly the same, just the only difference is one is older than the other one. They have the same paint job and everything. That is pretty much what this entire series is, except there's 5 different vehicles in total that you get an old version and a new version of. It is actually really cool. And we're gonna get right into that instead of dilly-dallying. Now the funny part is that these aren't done in order. So at the end of the video, I will show the pairs, and then what we'll do is when I line them up at the end of the video, like I always do, I'll show the pairs and you can see how the old version versus the new version. Anyway, speaking of what I just showed you, number 1 of 10 for this series to start with is the Corvette C8R. And yeah, it's a pretty neat little paint job on this one, I won't lie. So let's get this thing out of the package and let's start the Then and Now series. Cars from the past and the present. Can you collect all 5 pairs? Okay, so yeah, that's, like I said, there's 5 pairs apiece. And they brought this series back in 2023, which is really exciting. 2023, if I remember correctly, they've got a Corvette, or no, sorry. 2023, they have like a Camaro, or not a Camaro, it's a Charger. They have like a Charger, a Tesla, and I think the other one that they revealed was a really, really old Corvette. Oh, there's also the Toyota Land Cruiser. I forgot about that one too. I don't remember what the other one was. Anyway, so here it is. This is the Corvette C8R. We've got a blue body, a black or gunmetal gray chassis, black tires, gunmetal gray rims, and of course the smoke window inserts. So here's what the car looks like. It's a really nice shade of blue that they chose to do for this car, and you can see the classic Corvette sports car look to it. These side panels feature Hot Wheels graphics number 8 in a red square there, C8.R with the Hot Wheels logo, white and red details here and there. This side is exactly the same. There's also red detailing on the spoiler as well. And then if you look at the top of the car, you can see that the top features some white stripes, red stripes as well as the, whatever you call that, sun visor there says Corvette on it with the red background. The hood also features some white and red stripes, number 8 in the red square, and then of course you've got the Corvette logo there in white. No printing on the front or back of the car, which is whatever. Here is the bottom. And that is the first car we're gonna look at in today's video. Let's get to the turntable. Number 2 of 10 is Twin Mill, a Hot Wheels classic. This car has been around since like the 60s, I'm pretty sure this casting has. It is an absolute classic. And we get it here today in a beautiful purple color. This is a really cool one right here. I am really excited to get out of the package. I really do like the paint job on this one. I think it is really cool. So we've got a purple body, an orange chassis, black tires with silver rims, and then, of course, blue window inserts. So, of course, the twin mill is a super aerodynamic vehicle here. It's called the twin mill because it has twin motors. It has 2 engines. These are not connected. They are separate. So that is a lot of horsepower on top of the wheels of this machine. We got this beautiful sparkly purple, as you can see here. We got what appear to be 2 headlight printings right there, which I think they're headlights. Okay, that's what those are. And then, of course, the whole rest of the way down the car, we got these orange stripes, silver stripes, and then orange pinstriping on the hood. If we flip to the back, you can see the Hot Wheels logo in orange on the trunk, and that is pretty much the entirety of the detail on this one. It is a very cool casting, and the paint job, I believe, is one of the best this casting has ever seen. Here's the bottom. And there you go. That is car number 2. Not bad. Let's get to the turntable for this one and move on to car number 3. Number 3 of 10 is the Dodge Viper RT10. This is an interesting one. I personally think that this one's pretty neat. I do like the paint job. I say I like the paint job. This reminds me a lot of the Team Hot Wheels paint jobs. So it fits the Team Hot Wheels kind of shtick, I guess. I don't know how I feel about it in this series, though. I will not lie about that. I do think it kind of stands out in this series to have a car with the Team Hot Wheels paint job. So we got a blue body, a white chassis, black tires with red rims, and of course a clear blue window insert. The side says Dodge in white. You got the Hot Wheels logo here with the white outline, red and yellow detailing, as well as a white where the white where the chassis is, and then of course the exhaust pipes coming out the side in black. This side over here is exactly the same. It is not a split paint job vehicle. The only other thing we need to see here is the hood. We have got a yellow detail here, red detail there, 2 white racing stripes, and then of course the Dodge Viper logo on the hood, which looks really good. Just some other casting details. There's the back end. You've got this nice little piece right here. This vehicle is a convertible, and you can see the interior there. Here's the bottom. And yeah, there you go. That is car number 3. Let's get to the turntable. Number 4 of 10, I did not read before I put it on the screen. This is the 2018 Camaro SS in a beautiful candy apple green. So this is a cool one right here. I'm really excited for this because I think 2018 might have been, I think 2018 was a good year for Camaros in general. They really turned out good. So yeah, we've got this beautiful candy apple green body here, black chassis, black tires, and gray rims, as well as the smoked window inserts. All around, just a pretty beautiful Camaro casting here. All of the detail that you would want to see on a Camaro. We've got these green stripes here with some little indents in them. White little stripe there as well with the Hot Wheels logo. And it's pretty much exactly the same on this side. I don't really have much to add there. And the hood features some green pinstriping that actually goes up across the top and to the back. And it's also got this nice little green strip right here. Arrowhead, I think is what they call that paint detail there. And there are some green stripes right there. There's the front, flip over to the back. And yeah, so that is the Camaro, 2018 Camaro. Pretty cool, not as good as its counterpart, but I do think that this one is pretty neat. Here is the turntable for this one. Now for the JDM fans, we have got a Toyota Supra. In fact, that is literally what the casting is called. Literally just Toyota Supra. There's no year attached to this or anything. I do know for a fact that it is, out of the two Toyota Supras in this series, it is the older of the two. I do know that. So I'm pretty sure this is the same casting that they used for Paul Walker's Toyota Supra in the Fast and the Furious line. So we've got a red body, black chassis, black tires, black rims, and the smoke or blacked out window inserts. These are actually really tinted. They're not smoked. So yeah, they got some pretty cool detail on this one. I do want to say that. Mainly, it has the headlight printing, which Twin Mill has that, but this one has it more detailed. Toyota logo there. No printing on the back. That's a little sad in my opinion. We've got a black detail as well as a white detail. Hot Wheels and Greddy exhaust. I think Greddy's an exhaust company, right? No, that doesn't sound right. I don't know what Greddy is. I'd have to Google that. I keep forgetting, like, you know, important things that I should remember for these videos. This side's exactly the same, just, you know, same details as before. Here is the bottom. I don't think I showed the bottom of the Camaro, so I'm going to hit that up too. There's the Camaro, there's the Supra. So there you go, everybody. That is the final single car, you know what I mean? The final single car. The next 5 vehicles that we look at are all going to be the counterparts to the cars that you guys just saw. And I lied, I'm actually gonna show, when I show these next ones, I'm also gonna show the original car with it as well. So here's the turntable, and let's get back to the world of the Corvette. Now we're getting into the fun stuff here. This is number 6 of 10. We're going into the second wave of vehicles here. This is the Corvette C6R. It is pretty interesting. This one is, I think, the older of the two Camaros. We got to look at the new Camaro first. This is the old one, I do believe. So this is the then Camaro or Corvette compared to the now Corvette. Same shtick as before. We've got a blue body, a gunmetal gray chassis, black tires with gray rims, and then of course the smoked window insert. Pretty much the same details as before on the original Corvette. We've got red stripes with white details, Hot Wheels graphics. We've got these 6 in the red box, Hot Wheels, and then the Corvette logo there. So a few changes here and there. This side's exactly the same. The top of the car features blue stripes over a white base, which looks really good. And then of course we've got white stripes here, red stripes as well, Corvette logo, and the 6 there. Now for the part that everybody wanted to see. Here is we'll do the new one on bottom, the old one on top, the new one on bottom. So here is the two compared essentially. So this is what they both look like together. Actually, you know what? This would be the smart way to do it, would be to do it like this. So here's the two. This is the then, this is the now. So the old versus the new Camaro here. You can see the differences. Again, they try to make them look similar and different at the same time, and I think they do a really good job of that. And then, of course, since you guys have already seen that one, I will just show you the bottom of this one. And there you go. That is the Corvette C6R. Let's move on to the next one. Here's a cool one. Number 7 of 10. This is Twin Mill 3 or Twin Mill the Third. Twin Mill Gen 3. I actually know what how you say the name of this vehicle. It looks like this. Like, I think it's Twin Mill the Third, or like Twin Mill 3, Twin Mill the Third, or Twin Mill Gen 3. I actually don't have any clue of what this car, how you say the name of this car, what it actually is. But yeah, so this one's cool here. I am really excited to show this one off. Let's take a look. So we've got a purple body, orange chassis, black tires with silver rims, and then of course the blue window insert. As you can see, it has the twin mill style again with the 2 motors. However, this time they look much more powerful, very powerful looking motors. And pretty much the same paint details as before. You got the headlights with the orange stripes and the silver stripes as well with the orange pinstriping. Hot Wheels logo where the trunk would be. This one does not appear to have a trunk, and I'm pretty sure that's the fuel tank right there. So yeah, pretty cool, really neat looking car. Let's compare it to, so this is actually the new one, whereas before we got the old one. This is the new one. So let's compare it to let's do the then and now comparison. Here's the side, the back, the side, the front, the top, and then what we'll do is we'll put this one back and we will show the bottom. Twin Mill Gen 3. So there you go. That is our second pair of cars completed. Let's move on to the third. Next up, number 8 of 10 is actually going to have us go out of order here. This is the 2020 Toyota Supra. So GR Supra, my bad. Toyota GR Supra. So whereas this was vehicle number 5, or the fifth car that we looked at for Wave 1, this is now the third car we look at in Wave 2. So here we go. Here is the GR Supra. Red body, black chassis, black tires, black rims, and this time we've actually got normal window inserts, which is really interesting. Same setup as before, pretty much. You got Gretty, Hot Wheels, black detailing with white. Flip over to this side, same thing. This car is a lot lighter than the other one. This car is actually really light. And then up front, we have the headlights and the Toyota logo there. Let's get the other one over here. This is the now. This is the then. Here's the side, the back, side, front, top, and then of course here is the bottom. So there you go. That is car number 3, the GR Supra. Very cool to see those two together. Now on to car number 9. Number 9 of 10, the Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR. I don't know what all those letters mean, but I'd imagine it means something. Let's get her out of the package here. Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR. I just wanted to make sure that I got all those letters in the right order here. I don't know what happened to the paint on this one. It's chipping all over the place. I don't know what's going on with that. But we have a blue body, white chassis, black tires with red rims, and of course the blue window inserts. Oh, that is nice. Hot Wheels logo, Dodge, red and yellow details, as we've seen before on the other one. Same thing here. Again, the weird paint chipping. Got the white trim as well, which is really cool. Up on the hood, it's actually painted black this time, and we have a yellow and red detail on there instead of the white that we saw before. So yeah, that is the now. Let's take a look at the then and now put together. So here's the side, here's the back, side, front, and here is the top. And last but not least, of course, the bottom as well, as I always show the bottom. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Dodge Vipers completed, which means we've only got one more to go. So without any dilly-dallying, let's take a look at that Camaro that you guys wanted to see. Oh yes, the 1981 Camaro, number 10 of 10 to complete the series. Here we go. Let's get that out of there. Let's get it out of there. No one wants to no one wants to look at that packaging anymore. Here it is, the Camaro. There's so much more detail on this one. I don't know what that's all about, but let's take a look at it. Kind of looking at the side here, it says MRG Co gasket, B&M, Edbrock, Bell, Chevy, Hot Wheels. Then back here it says Hurst shifters. So that's pretty cool. Same thing on this side as well. Again, the green striping details that we saw on the first Camaro. And they actually managed to do it all the way back on this Camaro as well. So you've got the full green stripe details, as well as the back end features a Chevy logo in green as well. That is cool. I really like how they casted the back end. But yeah, so there's that one. Again, green. We got a green body, black chassis, black tires with gray rims, and normal window insert. That is actually the then car. Let's take a look at the now car alongside of it. Here's the side. I think this one's the coolest out of the ones that we've seen today because of the difference between the two. The Camaro has really changed in its existence. It has definitely changed quite a bit in the many years that the Camaro has been around. It has seen a lot of changes. The other one that I thought was really cool to see was the Vipers. Those ones changed pretty hardcore too. But anyway, yeah, that is the final vehicle, the Camaro. Let's close out the video. So there you have it, everybody. I did a really bad job of spacing these ones out, but I guess it worked out in the end. Here are all 10 of the cars that we looked at in today's video, in order from first to 10th. And I gotta say, this was a pretty good mix of vehicles, and I really do like the fact that that Hot Wheels is still doing the Then and Now series. I really do think it's a fantastic series, and this is probably one of the better years for the Then and Now series. I will say there are some that I didn't like. I'm not a huge fan of, which are the Supra and the Viper, just because I actually am not really that big of a fan of those vehicles in the first place. But the Corvette, the Twin Mill, and the Camaro were both versions of each of those were all really cool to see. I really did enjoy pulling those ones out of the package, especially the Twin Mills. The Twin Mills were really cool to see. But yeah, that's all I got for today's video, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next diecast unboxing video, which is Spin Master Monster Jam. See you then. Peace out.